Well, good evening everybody. Welcome back to South Yorkshire Ghost Hunters. We're over at Hooberstand. We went down to the culverts at Wentworth, and we was in there for about 20 minutes, and all of a sudden a group of teenagers came and was sat around my car. So it was about 400 yards in down at the culverts. Anyway, we had to I went back to the car, left Diane down at the culverts, and these kids wouldn't go. They was hanging around for about half an hour. So Diane was sat down there all on her own, and she brought all the equipment back. So we never really got to do all that much of a ghost. Well, I didn't, so Diane was there.
I ended up doing a bit of a long vigil because I turned all the lights off.
Yeah.
And I just sat without a equipment around me, waiting to see if it would happen.
What was that then? I heard a strange noise.
You were coughing.
No, I heard another noise. So here we are everybody, we're at Hooberstand here, which was built as a folly.
For the Jacobite Revolution.
Yeah, so it's something to do with the Jacobite Revolution and something else as well. The English and the Scottish have fought on here, had battle on here, and also at Needles Eye, which is just round the corner. This place is open on the Sundays, I believe. You can come here on a Sunday. I mean, it's £2 and you can walk all the way to the top, Diane.
Do you know something? I always say this every time I come here. I've already been to the top.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know when I was younger and wasn't scared of heights?
Yeah, I've never been up there. I've never been to the top of Hooberstand. I don't think I would ever do it.
I've done it. I just
with the what I call it, we've been scared of heights. But look how the wind is shaping the walls here now.
Do you know, I'm petrified of heights, but I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm the same. Maybe, I always said, Diane, that you fear of something, maybe something from your past life.
The thing is, I wasn't before.
Yeah, but I'm saying from your past life, something may have happened in your past life.
Yeah.
Maybe
I went running up there when I was about 4.
Oh yeah, we all do those sorts of things as we get older. I mean, flying didn't bother me.
Well, I've never done that.
I've petrified of flying now.
I've never been.
I think as you get older, you know that. What's the word I'm looking for?
Let's see if anybody's walking. That might have been me.
Okay.
But if it was, it's very sensitive because I wasn't near it.
Yeah.
I went over here. Over here. That went off in me, you know. Never know.
You never know.
I know.
Well, there's also supposed to be reports of witches here.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah, so there's supposed to be an altar.
Oh.
Is it gone off again?
Yeah, I'm not near it.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Is that somebody there touching that? Can you touch that again? Those lights. Can you show us a sign that you're here?
All I did was bend down and pick this up out this bag.
Let's see.
I just bend down and pick this up here. And then over there, we're right over here.
Okay.
So why would it go off? Because I just popped that red pod down and that were it.
So do we have anybody here that would like to come and communicate with us? My name's Martin.
My name's Diane.
We're here to prove your existence, that life still goes on after death. Do we have anybody here? Maybe some English soldiers or some Scottish Jacobites that would like to communicate with us? Maybe you're still on the land here and what do you call it? Would like to communicate?
I mean, it could have been me, but I were nowhere near it.
And
I've redone
well,
it.
let me
Well, I just
bend down. So no, nothing's happening for
and then I
me.
come right over here. Well, to that one there.
So I'm not sure, Dan.
That's weird. Why would, if there is somebody there that just have a little go with that, don't be frightened.
Yeah, it won't take you.
They'd come back. See these green dots I've got? See the green dots? This won't hurt you either. But if you're there, just go and stand in front of them.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, they won't hurt you in any way, those objects. They're only there for you to communicate with us and let us know that you're okay.
Can you see the blue light? Would you be willing to go and touch the blue one? Please.
Let me turn this light off because you've got those have you got those laser pens on?
Yeah, I've got to stand here because I've got to press the button.
Yeah. And this blooming light is like white. This light, it's gone a bit stiff. This light.
That's the other one. That's the other one we had earlier. That's not the same one.
Yeah, no, it's a different one because the other one was running out of power.
Yeah.
But this,
So
for some reason,
if you can see the blue light, can you go under the blue light? Can you touch that? The piece that sticks up, what we call an antenna or aerial. Could you do that?
piece of wire.
Yeah, piece of wire.
Imagine know what wire was back then.
I'm not kidding.
What?
No, is that me or I don't know if that's me. Might be me moving.
What?
Look like that ball moving.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But,
oh, there you go.
Okay, thank you. I don't know if it's me that might have rocked that a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say that it wasn't the ball, it was me that rocked this.
What was that? Was that a leaf?
There were footsteps behind me.
No, I thought I heard it over there. But just put me a pen. Pass me a pen.
I heard footsteps. Someone behind me. Could be an animal.
Could have been. Might have been a leaf falling. Yeah. Can you see these green lights? You know, if you walk into them, we might be able to see you.
And I would really appreciate if we go to the blue light, the blue box, black box off. We call these REM pods. This is what we call them. I know they're a little bit noisy. So would you mind the blue one?
Here, Dan.
Would you mind touching the blue one?
I'm going to switch this light back on because I don't know what that was. But there you go.
Well, what I thought, right, which it probably isn't, so I'm not going to say it is, it's just what I thought. I've got the laser grid on this ball here.
Yeah.
It looked like the ball had just like, you know, somebody put their hand on it or whatever.
Yeah.
But it looked like it was moving as well.
Oh, okay.
But I can't say for definite because you know I wobble a bit. That's why I put this on here like this.
Can you touch any of those balls? You've touched that green light.
I'm a bit of a wobble.
Can you touch the green balls?
Well, if
That'd be good if you could do that. You could touch the green balls.
I'm just trying to recreate it to see if it's this light. No, it doesn't. It looked like it was moving.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I can't recreate it, so just strike it. Strike it as note. Can you? Thank you. I was going to say, can you touch the REM pod to confirm whether you're touching the ball?
Yeah, can you touch it for a little bit longer than what I call it? Just to let us know that you're here.
Did you touch the ball by any chance? Because I thought it was myself with these green dots moving. I thought it was me that made it look like it was moving. You know, can you do that? Can you confirm that, please?
Maybe Let's green for English, blue for Scottish.
Yeah. Can you do that? Are you Scottish?
Can you touch the blue light if you're Scottish? Or if you're English, touch the green.
There's still big trees there.
Yeah, it probably could possibly leaves falling, because it is now start of autumn, so we have seen leaves falling at when we was down at Wharf.
So if you're, what do you say, Scottish?
Blue,
Blue?
because their flag's blue.
Yeah. Oh yes, your flag is blue. Would you like to do the blue? And if you're English, do the green. Would you like to do that for us?
Oh, green. So you're English.
Thank you. Step away then. Thank you. That's lovely.
Thank you.
Are you a part of this battle that went off here? Could you confirm that by touching that?
Maybe you could touch a ball to confirm.
Are you part of this where the Jacobites came down in the English to this battle here? Are you part of that? All the way up to Needle's Eye as well.
Can you? Yeah, you could confirm by touching one of those balls that are on the step, the next to the green and blue light.
I'm going to turn this laser grid off, it's hurting my hand.
Is it?
Yeah. Press it button all the time.
So you could confirm by touching a ball, the round balls that are on the step. There's 3 of them.
They don't make a noise. They
No,
just flash.
they just flash. So if you could
Go
move
ahead.
one of them, that'd be quite interesting. We have been here before, me and Diane, many a times in the past, but we've not been for a year or 2. Was it before COVID we last come? No, it weren't. We come up here with
middle.
yeah. Well, when John first started, over a year ago.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, when John just
yeah.
joined us.
So if you can see the little sphere, the balls, could you touch them to confirm? What was it confirming now?
That if they were with the Jacobites, the
battle. Was you with the battle here?
Did you fight the?
Maybe they didn't.
Come on. What are they called?
Jacobites.
Scottish.
Jacobites.
Yeah, Scottish. Did you fight with the Scottish people? Did you have a fight with the Scottish people? Well, at least we know they're English. Okay, are you nothing to do with that whatsoever? Nothing to do with that battle about what the Hooberstand were wrote for the commemorative.
So if you did have nothing to do with the battle, can you touch the objects on the ground again?
Can you confirm that by touching it? It's the only way we can communicate with you at the minute. Can you confirm it to us? I know it takes a lot of energy. I know it takes a lot of doing. We would appreciate it.
Oh, it's nice and breezy here, Diane.
Here's another question for you then. Can you confirm by touching that REM pod, the green light, do you know anything about anything to do with witches around here?
Was there witches? Can you hit the green light for yes and the blue light for no? Was there witches here?
Or did people get accused of being witches rather than there actually was any witches here? Because witches don't exist like that. They don't really exist in that way. They were just ordinary people that were persecuted basically. And people were frightened and just didn't know any better, I suppose. They weren't really witches at all, they were ordinary women.
Yeah, well, it were mainly women that would make their own types of medicine up and things like that, weren't it?
And you know, what's his name? Him that was the Witchfinder General?
No,
Oh, I had a bit.
I had
Him
a
that
pip.
was, I can't remember his name. The Witchfinder General.
Yeah.
He was not authorised to do anything what he did.
Uh,
Yeah, because he were only authorised in his own town to sort of like identify him and question him, but he weren't authorised to do anything. You weren't even supposed to torture people or anything, and they did that to get confessions, and they weren't actually allowed. When it all got found out, it were all about money because they were getting paid for it.
yeah.
It were all about money. Went from town to town fleecing people. That's all they did. They took your money and upset everyone. He got found out eventually.
Did they kill him? Did they hang him?
I don't actually remember, but I know they got found out.
Maybe they should have hung him, strung him up by the neck.
Yeah, it was wherever he came from. It was just that little village town where he came from that he had any actual power as such in it to do anything. But he just did what he wanted, basically. So, we're accusing people.
What did we see last time we came up here? We were looking up at sky.
Drone.
Yeah, we went to
And
drone.
then we did the red moon. We saw the red moon.
Oh yeah, we saw the red moon.
Yeah.
No, but I think there was a light moving across sky. Can't
Do you know
remember.
anything about these people being accused of witches? I've not heard any stories about up here, actually.
Yeah.
I've never heard any stories.
Well, I've never heard of any stories that there was supposed to be witches here, and there was an altar that was only mentioned past few years by another paranormal group from this region with regards to witches. Now I know about the what do you call it? The battle between the Jacobites and the English here.
Yeah.
Now it's supposed to took place at Needle's Eye.
Oh, way.
Well, it would have been all the way along here as well. You know what I mean? They wouldn't have just fought on that piece of land just there.
Didn't it go all the way up to that woods we went to last year? Ecclesall Woods. Went there a fort up there?
I don't know.
And it were all over, wasn't it? I might have got stories mixed up, because you know what I'm like.
So, what do you call it? So they would have fought all along here, not just at the Needle's Eye, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly, they come all the way from Scotland.
That's it. They all travelled down from Scotland, the Jacobites,
Are
too.
you from this area? Are you from the Hoover area? Wentworth? Romarsh?
Are you
Wentworth?
are you a Bonnie Scotty?
Well, this one were English, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, we might get some Scotties.
I mean, Romarsh would have been possibly Redmarsh then? Or Romishk? It was Romishk first, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Did any of these names sound familiar to you?
Romarsh was a very swampy area,
Yeah.
marshland.
I think my mum said, because she were into history and that, she said it had 26 different names or something. And I know Romish was one, and Red Marsh, but I can't remember any others.
Yeah. Did you come from Rotherham? Rotherham. Are you from Rotherham? Maybe you lived in the village of Wentworth or Fort Paisley or Greensborough. Did you come from any of those regions? Maybe. Well, I don't think it was Rockingham. I don't think it was Rockingham back then. I think that was named in the 70s. What else? Skulls. The Skulls as well. Or there's Hawley. Did you come from Hawley, eh?
I always said it at the same time. Is Hawley an old village?
I think so, yeah. Or did you come from Pilly?
Yeah.
Just down the road as well.
That's my name. Are you from there? From Pillars Green? That's where my name originates from.
Yep.
I'm married to one. Not my real name. Married into.
No church bells then. My hand's itching for some no reason. Which one's for receiving?
Right to receive, left to lose.
Oh gosh, I must be losing some money. It's usual case for me here lately.
Are you from any of those villages that we've named off?
Yeah, Kimberworth.
Do the names sound familiar?
You got Kimberworth as well.
What we call them now, you might have called them something different, but...
Neverhoff. Was it Neverhoff back then? Or was it just Romarsh? Was it big? You know what I mean?
Well,
I don't know.
we're going right back to... I don't know what date we're going back to, are we? We don't know.
Are you from Rotherham?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. So you are from Rotherham then?
So we've got a Rotherham.
So is this where you originate from Rotherham? Like I said, was you from the local area here? Maybe Romarsh, maybe Greesborough, maybe Kimberworth.
Depends on like what era, doesn't it? Whether these actual names existed.
Yeah, well I think Kimberworth was around about that time, but I don't think they weren't Kimberworth Park.
Oh no.
It was Kimberworth.
Just the area.
Yeah, just Kimberworth.
So the name's sounding familiar because we're trying to work out what you might be familiar with.
Yeah. Was you from Hawley? Was you from Greesborough? Was you from Wentworth? Was you from Neverhoff? Was you from Hoyland, Barnsley? Was it a different name that you had for your village back then? Could you light up the lights? Was it a different name?
Come into this blue one if it's a different name. In fact, do you know what? Is that on? See, that's on as well.
There, you can touch those balls.
If you want to do that, I'll pop that there.
Flipping hell, Ben.
Right, so if you want to do that, you can do that as well.
Shit me up
That
then.
makes no noise. These do make noises, but obviously just little pips with that one. You're not constant.
Insect, a bird, something.
So, I'm from Romarsh.
I'm from Cancler. Cancler wasn't the name back then, because Cancler's original name was Lower Moorgate.
Yeah.
But the people of Moorgate
got annoyed
with the.
Do you think that's true?
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, because I thought I didn't know if it were real.
Yeah, it was what they call it. The people of Moorgate didn't want to be associated with the people from Lower Moorgate, so they changed the name to Cancler. I don't know any other areas around this bit. Did you work for the estate here for the Wentworth estate?
I mean, you got Thriber.
Yeah, Thriber.
Dalton, Kilner.
Dalton.
They might not have been in existence.
Thriber was.
Yeah, what do you call
Silverwood.
what do you call that other place near Greensboro?
Kimberworth.
No, there's another one.
No. Only thing is Rockingham.
No, there's a little
Wingfield.
Wingfield.
Wingfield went probably. It would have been all Greensboro. It would have, because you've got to think about it. Back then, they were just like the villages. You know what I mean? Greensboro, as we know, that gravestone up at Waff. That gravestone, the person that died there, I think it was called Mark, and he died in 17 something. I think it was 1765, and he was from Greensboro, but they spelled Greensboro differently.
Yeah.
It was Gresbro.
Yeah.
Not like we would say Greensboro. Greesborough. Is it Greesborough? Greesborough? Whatever. But back then it was Greesborough. So we could actually be saying it actually wrong.
That's it.